We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Catch and shoot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. That counter punch caught him clean. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. There's nothing quite like a fight night at night under the stars.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Punch caught him clean. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. How about that time counter shot? Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You know the scorecards are going to be all. Corolla took a big shot there. And $1 million finally goes down. What a shot. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Let's talk about Corolla in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
There's a counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nobody home with that hook. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Has to be careful. Galahad is rocked. Let's talk about Corolla in that last round. I promise you, all three judges. They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab misses. Needs to put some combination work together. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. That was the moment.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Straight right, just missing. Galahad is rocked. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. And down goes Galahad. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
What a huge momentum swing that's. They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. You'd like to see more jabs. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Missed with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Step back for just a moment. Running to land the left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Krolla in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. And there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Let's talk about Krolla in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. You like to see more jabs. You'd 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 like to see more jabs. You This is a high-octane battle. How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. They have no respect for each other's punching power.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And he scores with the counter. Swing and a miss with the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about that time counter shot? Let's talk about Krolla in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000. Galahad is rocked, and down goes Galahad. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win.